This is the final round for the win, the very first team competition. Oh, it is Zoe! Ooh. Look, Trev is bored. He literally gave up. Did you guys see this? Trev literally gave up. The competition is over, and the favorites have claimed victory. Hannah narrowly escapes the duel, but by doing so, Allison is now in jeopardy. But in the midst of the game and as the days pass by, new friendships start to form. Dylan and Allison share stories about their close-knit families, which sparks an early sign of a growing friendship. Trev and Jessica bond over their love of the city and the nightlife that comes with it. As for Chris, Jessica's been making some moves to win him over, and yes, he's enjoyed it, but he can't seem to shake his thoughts as they drift to a girl he can't have. As the first elimination approaches, it forces many to rethink their early strategy and consider using these new relationships to their advantage. On the favorites, a unified tribe starts to divide. As Hannah and Nathan flaunt their relationship, they unknowingly alienate the other members of the team. Luna tires of being on the sidelines when it comes to Kelsey and Hannah, and envies how quickly Allison immersed herself into their clique. She starts to break away, integrating herself among the remaining favorites and fans. Meanwhile, Serena starts to downward spiral, and she struggles to find her way. Unable to formulate close bonds with anyone, she outwardly projects her struggle and begins to disengage. 5 Sims are on the chopping block, but which one will be sent to the duel? Each round, the players will compete for safety, leaving 2 Sims vulnerable and forced to compete in the duel. Here, they will throw down in a head-to-head battle. The winner stays safe, while the loser is eliminated. It's the ultimate test. Which Sim will have what it takes to survive and make it to the end? Find out now on The Duel. She's so fake. Trash. Just trash. No chance of winning. Loser. That's it. Liar. She's a liar. Girl has no taste. Space in this game. She sucks at challenges. I hope she goes first. Please go first. She won't win. She has no chance of winning. Ever. Serena, are you okay? Serena? Serena? As Serena disconnects from the players and the game, Cochran can't help but notice. He does what anyone would do and tries to help. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Duel. And as you can see, Cochran is basically talking to Serena, and he's trying to cheer her up because he saw her in a really bad way earlier. And I think that because Cochran comes from a background where he was also bullied as a kid, and he knows what it's like to be on the outside, not to have a friend that you can talk to, it really makes him more sensitive to people like Serena when he sees them down and out like that. Like, he doesn't like seeing people upset. Oh, look, Trev has even come. Wow, that's really nice of you, Trev. He doesn't like seeing people upset, so he didn't mean to isolate Serena up to this point. I think people have been avoiding her, but for Cochran, he just avoids everyone in general. He's kind of a loner, right? So when he saw what he saw today, he's like, no, I cannot just sit back and do nothing anymore. I am going to talk to her and see if she's okay, and she's actually a lot better now. She's actually quite happy. So I don't know why Tyson came into the conversation, but apparently he just wanted some screen time. I didn't even talk to them. He just wanted to sit where the camera was. Dude, maybe he's a camera whore, like Luna Love. Maybe he's a Luna Love 2.0. Obviously, Allison is a little bit nervous because the duel is coming up tomorrow, and you guys know how I feel about spoiled food and like dirty dishes. There we go. So as you guys know, Allison is definitely going to be in the duel because the fans lost the challenge. So she is a little bit nervous. She's trying to to just really focus and really not get distracted today. She cannot afford to focus on anything else. So she's going to be training a lot today, which is no surprise. We've seen her in the gym a lot since the beginning of this LP, but she is going to be doing some more training today. So Madeline is still trying to find her duo partner. She's still trying to figure out who that's going to be. And apparently Trevor thinks it's him. But to be honest with you, Madeline definitely has her doubts about Trevor because, let's be honest, he kind of gave up in the challenge, and she is really quite upset about it. She hasn't said anything to him, but she is upset because she's at risk, right? Because she wasn't able to do it. But at least she tried, and that's what her argument is. So if she gets sent to the duel, I know she's gonna be pretty angry, but she doesn't know. Maybe Trevor could be a good alliance partner. Yeah, he's like, whoa, like, where'd you come from? Like, all of a sudden, you're coming into all the rooms that I'm filming in, dude. Like, he's like, Stuart, I have not been featured in this LP. I am totally getting some camera time in this episode. Well, apparently you are, but, and he's not even playing. He's given up playing the game that he was playing for fun with Madeline. Crazy. Okay, well, that's Trevor, and she's still trying to figure it out. So she is really thinking about like every single person possible in the game when it comes to this decision, because it's such an important one, and she's got to figure it out soon because everyone's already kind of teaming up with people, and she's doesn't want to be that one person without anybody. Oh my goodness, there's a fire. Is it here? Where is the fire? Yep. Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's on fire too. Oh my goodness. This barbecue needs to just die. This is not the first time this has happened. Jeez Louise. Okay, hold on. I can't believe this. Oh, look, Serena, Lila, and Luna. Lila is like twice in a row. She is fearless. Can we just please stop having fires all around? That would be fantastic. Thank you. Look at all the men. All the men are just like, I am so scared. And then all the women were the ones that saved the day. Girl power, that's what I say. So today is the day of the very first duel. And what that also means is it's also for the first elimination. So we are actually going to duel in the evening. So they have all day to build relationships, prepare, do whatever they need to do to get ready. But then as soon as it's nightfall, we are going to duel, and I am very nervous, but it is time to find out just who is going to be dueling against Allison. Join in the conversation with our community on Discord. Discuss your favorite Sims and plot who you want out next. Link in the description below. The fans lost the first competition, which means one of them will be eliminated. As the duel draws closer, the Sims begin to speculate which one was selected. The audience had the opportunity to save their favorite players, so which contestant received the least votes? Trevor has been sent to the duel, and at the end, only one Sim will survive. So it is Trev. So Trev was actually the Sim that received the least amount of votes to save. So therefore, he will be the second person dueling with Allison tonight. It's fitting that he kind of jumped into the frame a lot because I do want to feature him a little bit in this episode because we haven't really seen a lot from Trev, which is why I think that he also was not voted to save. But then again, he was up against some pretty fierce Sims, so I mean, I think it would have been tough either way, but definitely am sad to see Trevor in the duel because I do have a lot of plans for him, and I want to see them come true, but at the same time, I also have a lot of plans for this girl. So Chris is hanging out just near Allison. I love how he's not saying anything to her, but I just noticed that he's been around her quite a bit today. It's kind of interesting. I have some plans, so but we'll definitely talk about Trev today. So as you guys saw in the intro, he actually has been getting quite close with Jessica. Where is Jessica? Oh, she's right here. Oh, and she's talking to Madeline. So he's gonna come over and talk to her. He's gonna call her over because he wants to just figure out like what his strategy. He's never competed in a duel. I know that Jessica hasn't either, but if he can get some kind of pep talk from her, that would be quite ideal. Look at these two. He's talking to Serena again. I wonder if him and Serena are secretly like a friendship or some sort of alliance or something. So they're going to discuss the latest techniques in gaming and stuff like that because he wants to get her input. They're also going to, actually, I'm going to have him ask about another sim, and he's going to ask about Allison and actually what Jessica thinks about her. Maybe like, does she have any idea of like what kind of a competitor she is? Obviously she blew the first challenge, but you know, she's been training a lot since then, so maybe Jessica has more of an insight there. You know, and he's also going to ask her about her day. He doesn't want to stress too much. Hopefully he can do well, but if he doesn't do well, he's kind of like, well, whatever. I think Trevor came more for fun, and it hasn't really been that fun. It's been quite stressful so far, but I think that he wants to bring a lot of that fun back, and he has some ideas for how we can do that today. Dax has been keeping to himself since the competition, and that's mainly because of the fact that he's really pissed. As you can see, he's really angry, and the reason why he's so angry is because his team lost the challenge, and then additionally on top of that, again, you have Trevor, who kind of threw the challenge, and although like Madeline's upset about it, every other sim on their team is kind of able to keep that emotions like tied up, and Madeline's told him like, don't lose your temper, like don't go and yell at Trevor because you're just going to put a huge target on your back. So he is taking Madeline's advice. You know, I think from a friendship perspective, he does value that friendship, so he's trying to listen to her, but at the same time, he's not really controllable. As we all know, he's very hot-headed, so he is angry right now, and he's actually shooting around by himself because he's trying to, you know, get his anger and emotions under control. Like, he doesn't want to explode. So this is really the best thing that he could possibly do for his game. And look, he's now happy again. So now when, you know, Cochran comes and joins him, he's not going to be freaking out. He's just going to be feeling okay. And actually, literally, that was the best thing that could possibly have happened. And oh my goodness, look! Trev lazy, but he's trying to like practice. This is good. Maybe Trevor's trying to take the game a little bit more seriously because of his talk with Jessica. So this is actually quite good to see. I like the fact that he's really starting to maybe get into it a little bit more now. Oh my gosh, he totally just fell. That wasn't exactly a smooth exit, but, you know, I think that the fact that he practiced it all. Oh my god, he's sick, guys. Oh my god, he's sick. Okay, hold on. Since when do my Sims get sick this much? Like, everyone's getting sick. But yeah, it's nice to see him actually trying. So Luna has actually decided that she is done trying to wait for Hannah and Kelsey to really invite her into their gang, you know? Like, they obviously have had a close relationship since season 3, and even after the show, they never really like included Luna a bunch of times, and here was their opportunity, you know, like this is a new game. They could have easily just said, let's have an alliance, let's the three of us work together, but they didn't, you know, and Luna is like, you know what, I'm gonna form my own little girls group, and I think that she has her eye on Jessica, and I think that there's a couple reasons that she has her eye on Jessica, but one is the fact that I think that she feels like they could potentially have a lot in common, and for that reason could form a close bond, you know? So she's definitely gonna try to work on this relationship and maybe build a little bit of trust with Jessica so that she could potentially call on her in the future if she ever needed to. So I think Luna is definitely expanding outside the favorites alliance because, again, she doesn't want to be at the bottom of a huge alliance. And with Allison and Lila, you know, coming into the picture, she's worried that maybe Lila is taking her place. Like, look, Zoe, and you have Chris, and you also have Cochran, and they're hanging out with Lila as well. So has Lila just bumped Luna potentially down a few slots, right? Well, Luna's not going to stand for that. She came in here an ex-winner, and she is determined to win this game again. So she's like, you know what, it's okay. I'm not like going to make it blatantly obvious that I am, you know, considering flipping, but I'm definitely not going to wait to be picked off. So see, like, here's Dax, and she's here to talk to him as well. Like, and there's Dylan too, and she's probably going to talk to Dylan as well. Like, she is definitely looking at building these connections. Like, she's not making it glaring glaringly obvious that she's doing anything. She's literally just building these friendships and seeing what they could potentially do for her in the future, because she doesn't want to be in a situation where she is at the bottom. These two are actually legitimately so close. Like, I think that Allison is probably a little bit of a Kelsey 2.0. Aside from having a lot in common, they literally just have really good personalities that mesh really well together. And Luna, look, see, so she's definitely playing up like she's still in with the favorites, because she's come in here and she's sitting with Allison and being like, oh yeah, hey girl, like what's up? And Kelsey's here too. But, she's definitely been talking a lot more to the fans than I would say the other favorites are, and that could definitely work for her in the future. So Allison's come to talk to Dylan a little bit. She's feeling a little bit tense. She's complaining about some of her problems. Like, she's not really a negative person, but the problem is she's obviously going through a lot of stress right now. She's a lot on her mind. And these two didn't realize that they had so much in common. Like, they really have really close ties back home. They're missing their family a lot. And one of the things that they love to do is actually talk about their families, and share photos about their families, and none of the other Sims actually have really close bonds with their families. Oh my god, Trev is like determined to be like the star of this LP, like at least for this episode, dang it. Yeah, these two are really starting to bond over that. It's making Dylan definitely rethink this whole fans thing, because, Allison wasn't really included in that because she had basically flopped to the favorites. And I think that maybe he's starting to think like, maybe I should do that too, or maybe I could just work with her. Maybe he could potentially bring Allison back towards the good side as he sees it or whatever. But right now, Dylan is just thinking about a lot of things, but one of them is that this girl is good stuff. She puts her heart into everything, and he definitely wants to work with her more. Ever since the duel, she's actually been doing really well, and I think that her game has been improving, but it's just that she's been obviously stuck in this really bad place. Oh man, see, she's really tense right now. I think he's gonna say, go in the hot tub and just go and relax and literally just do your own thing.
This guy is seriously cracking me up right now. I'm talking about how Allison's stressed, she starts cursing, and then all of a sudden in the background, Trev starts swimming in and starts cursing himself. Like, this guy is the biggest camera diva ever.
I think he's gonna say, go in the hot tub and just go and relax and literally just do your own thing, So I think that would actually be a really good idea for her, because she just needs to unwind and she just needs to de-stress. So she's going to come over here and she's going to get in and actually just have a good hot tub and then feel a lot better for the upcoming duel, which is happening tonight. Guys, I can't believe the duel is happening so soon. It's a little crazy. Oh my god, guys, I don't want anyone to go. But yeah, so Serena looks definitely like in better shape than she was before, which is good. And it's no surprise that Lila's also hanging close with these girls, but she's gonna go ahead and talk to Hannah. I think that Hannah is obviously relieved that she's not in the duel anymore, and I think Hannah is actually now finally going to start maybe building some more relationships, because I was Allison. I was like, why aren't you doing anything, girls? Why aren't you doing anything? Man. Okay, hold on. What am I gonna ask? Okay, Brighton Day. Well, she kind of walked away, so maybe I won't have her do that actually. Oh, well, it's in the queue now. Lila's starting to expand her friendships beyond just obviously Zoe for the favorites, and she's really starting to connect with all of them. And I think it's because Zoe's kind of hinted, that this is probably a really good idea for you to kind of get to know a lot more of the favorites so that we could help protect you in the event, that the fans do go to elimination. Luckily for Lila, she doesn't have to worry about the first elimination because she's obviously secured safety.
Did anyone else notice Zoe looking over at Lila, taking her advice?
So these two are super cute, and honestly, I think that when it all started out, Hannah was really looking to use him as a distraction more than anything, because she just did not want to focus on the fact that she was in this negative position in the game. But now that that's over, she's starting to realize that her feelings for Nathan are still there, and they're pretty strong, and they are definitely both feeling it. I know Nathan also genuinely thinks like Hannah is incredible, and this has been a really, really cute showman so far, but honestly, I could see a really good future with these two, but they have not even actually like kissed yet. They haven't even kissed yet. They've done so many other things, but they have not kissed yet. So he is going to go and he's going to confess his attraction to Hannah. And you know what? They might just have to do their first kiss because, you know, they've been trying to like not really get too caught up on this because you don't know, what people's intentions are. It is a game, right? And there's a lot of things going through people's minds when they're in this kind of game. But they are definitely going to do their first kiss. Oh my gosh. It's in the smallest hallway too, known to man, but they're gonna try it. And you know what the problem is? It's in a hallway that's super tiny. They're trying to like be sneaky, but there's glass windows so everyone can see anything that's about to happen. Oh wait, where are they going? Okay, hold on, I need to see this. Oh my gosh, guys, they just had their first kiss. Oh, they're so happy. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and you know what? He's gonna do it. He's gonna ask Hannah to be his girlfriend. I know it's a little sudden and a little quick, but Nathan moves quickly, let's be honest. But we have to see if this will last forever or if it'll just be a day. But honestly, right now, these two are definitely going to be a big item. And now that they've had their first kiss, they're just gonna be really insane and just like completely knock it out of the park and just a kiss all the time in front of everybody. Yep, it's done. It's on. They are like, who cares? She's my girlfriend now. He's very flirty. There's a wardrobe right here, guys. Just saying. You know, I think Kelsey's the kind of girl that would help her girlfriend out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Kelsey would be like, oh yeah, Hannah, you could use my room. I don't know if she'd want to necessarily, sleep in the bed afterwards, but I think that they're gonna go for it. I think that Hannah and Nathan are gonna go for a woohoo. I mean, heck, the fact that they were both able to wait till part 4 is pretty astounding anyway. So yeah, we're gonna have them do it, guys. Oh my gosh, they're gonna use Kelsey's room. Kelsey, never use that room again. Never use that room again. Here goes nothing. Oh my goodness. They're woohooing for the first time, guys. Oh wow. Oh my god, look at Hannah's face right now. She is just like beyond flirty. So Allison is literally just gonna relax until the duel. No distractions because she just wants to make sure that she can stay in the game.
No, I'm not trying to be rude, but pretty girl, I'm feeling you. The way you do the things you do remind me of my Lexus coupe. That's why I'm all up in your grill, trying to get you to a hotel. Must be a football coach, you got me playing the field. Baby, give me that, ooh, let me give you that. Looking cute, but although add me as your beau, and we'll be sexy, It's the remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, every man in here wishing, sipping on coke and rum. I'm like, so what? I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. It's the remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, every man in here wishing, sipping on coke and rum. I'm like, so what? I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun.
The duel is finally here, and this challenge is called Second Chance. Both Sims will climb the wall in attempts to be the last player standing. Will the odds be in their favor, or will they become the game's first casualty? It is time for the first duel. Now I know what you're thinking, what, this is the exact same duel we just did, and I know that. However, there is a couple changes. One is Sims will lose if they completely fall, or it'll be the first Sim to stumble twice. This is it because there is no second chance. If they lose this duel, they will literally be the first Sim eliminated from the game. I am freaking out because I don't want to see any Sims go, but this is the duel, guys. This is what we all knew was gonna happen. So I'm going to reset our two duelers, Trev and Allison, and they are going to get ready for this. Okay, so Allison, I'm going to teleport them all to the exact same spot. So right here. I feel like this is as fair as I could possibly be. Allison, you do need to change, but I'm going to teleport you first. I'll get them to both change into their athletic wear. I'm also going to reset them again. OMG. And I am going to fill the needs of the house. Oh my gosh. Vertical incline. And I'm gonna have the same for Trev. So climb, vertical incline. This is literally it. This is the first duel. The Sim that loses this will be eliminated. There is no second chances to come back. It all comes down to this. Go. Oh my, okay, Allison has maybe learned something from the first duel. She's actually starting a little bit after Trev. I did reset them both. Oh my gosh. And now Trev's frozen. Oh, now Allison's frozen. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so Trev has fallen once. Oh my gosh, Trev has fallen twice. Oh my gosh, that's it. Trev has been eliminated. Look, Trev is bored. He literally gave up. Did you guys see that? Trev literally gave up.
As the challenge comes to a close, it is Trev that becomes the first player sent home. In a night full of romance, secret rendezvous, eliminations, and relief, two Sims wait as one by one the others fall asleep. It is now they gather in secret to discuss their strategy for the game.
Nabaquink. Camus Band Trip. Cheflet. Malafoy. Yes. Grinoid Barth. Halka Pinar. Brody Marufe. Uchima Golarga Slonkin. Shaby Booly Galan. Clever Takeout. Floy Masharnu.
Illinois.
Vula Shaka Teebs.
Pinoy Cho. Nagula Shellman. Maypick Nor.
Siglona. Venica Finade.
Farid. Ralph.
Fibna. Fina. Vince Chongi. Kinkubu Koiba. Fibna. Oh, Nabaquink. Fina. Vince Chongi. Wanu. Yevani. Polamide Bow. Shorg. Sabi. Sambisi. Nova. Oh, Taru Ufa. Wiba Charb. Nerkska. Shararg. Ozani. Bomanza Zimonis Arrow. Demise. From. Fenica Finade. Finib Nitva. Flazzle Pelka. Noba. Oh, Taru Ufa. Floima Sharnu.